Hey everybody, it's Femtrooper and I am back on YouTube. Alright, so where do I begin? I have not made a video since the end of 2018, so it has been a long time. Trying to do a quick update here before we get into fun videos that are actually things I want to do. But first, I think it's only fair that I provide a slight update because of my rather long absence from YouTube. So, the reason I actually stopped making videos was because I was pregnant and I was just kind of like, I don't feel like it. I don't really want to make videos right now. So, in May of 2019, I had my son, and very healthy, beautiful baby boy, and me and my husband are just absolutely delighted. He is almost 2 now, he's over a year and a half at this point, but he's gonna be 2 this May, so it's insane. It's really crazy just because I still feel like a child, and it's hard to believe that I almost have a 2-year-old. I have a toddler running around the house. So that's the reason why I basically stopped making videos. I know I could have sat here and made videos when I was pregnant, but the more far along I got, it was just uncomfortable and I just felt like not doing it. It just took effort and I was like, I don't want to go edit videos and all that stuff. So I just never did. And then when I had my son, when you have a newborn, you don't really do too much of anything. We're really lucky that he started to, sleep through the night only after a couple months, so we're really lucky there. I've heard other, horror stories where people have a 6-month-old or a baby who's a year old who's not, so we're really lucky there. He's an amazing sleeper. But yeah, when you have a newborn, it's just not happening. You're not making YouTube videos. I wasn't playing any games. I wasn't doing anything because every 3 hours he had to eat. So you're up at 3 in the morning feeding a baby, and then you're up again at 6, or you're up at midnight, or 1 and 4, whatever the schedule was. It's not pleasant. And then actually what brought me back into sort of not reality, but my hobbies was the demo for Dragon Quest XI was released in August of 2019, and I hadn't really played games for a while because it was just not happening. I was not sitting down to play games. There's no time whatsoever. But the demo came out right as my son started to sleep through the night a little bit more and we were getting normal sleeps. And so I thought, what the hell? I've never actually played a Dragon Quest game before. It's a series I've always wanted to check out. And apparently the demo is really long. And yes, it is. The Dragon Quest XI demo is it's 10 hours. I think it was 9 or 10 hours on it. So that is absolutely insane for a demo to be that long. And when you get the real game, the save carries over. So it's a really good deal of a demo. Trust me, after the 9 hours, if you want the game or not at that point. So I played it, and it'd be he'd be napping or whatever, and then all of a sudden it was okay, I feel like I can actually play games. And because it was on the Switch, it's just been so much easier for me to play handheld games rather than console games the sort of past 2 years. So that's what I've been doing. And, I played Dragon Quest XI and I fell in love with it. Anyone who's followed me on Twitter the past sort of 2 years has seen, and they know all this stuff, but if you're just watching on YouTube, you wouldn't know any of this. So follow me on Twitter because I've provided many updates. I'm pretty sure I tweeted that I had an epidural. So I have been talking about a lot of things. I played Dragon Quest XI, and then I beat Dragon Quest XI, and then I thought, oh my god, I can play games now. So then I thought, I'm figuring out a system of how I can actually get back into what I want to do. Because when you have a newborn, it's really hard. Me and my husband love going to see movies, and when you have a newborn or when you have a baby, period, you can't just go see a movie. You have to either get a babysitter or when he was really young, it was you kind of don't really want to put that on somebody. So it took a while until we felt comfortable being okay, yeah, he'll be pretty good for you and you won't have to deal with waking up. I would never have him sleep over at a parent's house knowing my mom would have to wake up at 3 in the morning. I wouldn't do that to her. So that he only started doing that when he was sleeping through the night. And so me and my husband have a huge passion for movies. That's our thing. We saw I think one year saw over 100 movies. I don't know if it was like 80 movies in like, it was insane. Like, we saw like 8 movies a month. It was crazy. We were seeing movies constantly. And then when I was pregnant, I remember being really uncomfortable and like, I don't feel like it. I should have gone. I don't know why I was dumb. And then we had our son, and then it was just like not going to movies. So it was nice to have games again, because it felt like, okay, I can do this. And then I remember playing Link's Awakening, and then on Switch, and then I remember playing something else, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, I'm actually beating a lot of games. And the funny thing is, the past sort of year and a half, I've actually beat more games than I ever have in my whole life, considering and I had more time before this, so kind of funny. But yeah, I've played so many games, and if you've been following my progress on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. I've played so many games, different genres, tons of JRPGs, I've beat tons of classics. It's awesome. But again, this is all stuff I want to do in pickups videos, because pickups videos, I haven't had one since like, I don't know, it feels like 2 years ago. So we are due. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a ton of pickups videos, basically from where I left off. So anything I've picked up since the last pickups video, so like 2 years ago or something, I will do in, several pickups videos. We'll do like 10 at a time or something, because I just love sharing what's in my collection. So we'll be doing that. And then, of course, the other update is that COVID hit. I know that affects everybody, but COVID hit, and it was really frustrating. But I started playing more video games, and then my husband and I are watching way more movies now at home, which is great. We've really got back into our passion for movies, and I'm so happy about that, because I really miss going to the theater. Even when the theater opened up briefly last summer, it was sort of like I felt uncomfortable. Like, I just don't want to. I feel bad for theaters right now, big time, because I love the theater. I want to support the theater. We supported the theater so much the last, during our 20s. And so I kind of feel like, I really feel for businesses like that, where that's just, COVID has not been kind to movie theaters. COVID hit, and so anyway, all this disaster stuff happened. It was quite the maternity leave, I should say. I chose, in Canada, you can have you can do 12 months or you can do 18 months. And so I chose to do 18 months. I know that's crazy to some people who get like 2 weeks off, but in Canada you can choose to do 12 months or 18 months. So I took a year and a half off. So it's crazy. I just went back to work like a month ago. So it's been a long time. The last month of my pregnancy, I basically took off. I used vacation up until I officially started my mat leave. And I remember being cranky about I can't move, I can't do anything, all I do is watch TV all day. Now I dream of being able to just watch TV all day. So that was sort of funny. I look back at that and I want to punch myself, hello, well, you should have enjoyed that just a tad more. But to be fair, it was just becoming summer and I really wanted to go out with my dog and take her for walks, and I was kind of bedridden at the end. So yeah, anyway, fast forward to now. It is 2021. And yeah, it's a new year, and I wanted to bring back this channel because I've been dying to do it. I've had time to do it, but I just haven't made the commitment. It's like ripping a Band-Aid. And so now I feel like, yes, Femtrooper is back. I have a huge list of all these videos I want to do. There are so many pickups videos I can do. I don't know how many Switch games I had the last time I made a video, but I now have 31 physical Switch games. So there's so much to do. I'm going to do collection videos, top 10 videos, tons of pickups videos, other rants, other things that you guys want to see. So let me know what you guys want to see. If there's something you've been missing or you want me to talk about, absolutely, I'm game. I'll listen. So that's pretty much my update, and that's why I haven't been making videos. I'm sure some people thought, oh, she just quit. I didn't quit. I've been meaning to come back, and I know I could have, last year. I definitely had time to do it, but it was just kind of one of those, you gotta rip the Band-Aid, you gotta do it. But I will say, I've played so many games, so there's a lot of games that I can definitely talk about, and I do more top 10 lists, and I've played so many classics. The last time I made a video, I'd never played a Dragon Quest game. Now I have played, I think, 5 Dragon Quest games? Yeah, 5. So I've, now I'm a huge Dragon Quest fan, and there's other classics that I've played recently that, like, I'd never played, and now I feel like, oh, I totally get why people love that, and I'm part of the fandom. So it's really exciting, honestly, to be back on YouTube and to be a part of this community again, because I've been in the community on Twitter and, like, I've been active on social media, but actively making videos, no. So it's nice to kind of just be a part of the scene again, I hope. So I hope you will embrace my comeback, and, you know, watch my videos again, because I know it's been a really long time, and so that's also been sort of nerve-wracking. Like, what's it going to be like to come back? Will it be the same? I have no idea, so I'm just putting myself out there. Femtrooper is back, and I'm just, let's do it. I'm really stoked. So that's pretty much it. I don't want this to be too long. I just want it to be a quick update of, you know, what my past year and a half, 2 years has been like, because it's been a long time since I've made a video, and I hope you guys will watch future videos. Stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. I've really been excited to come back, and I hope you guys are excited to see me back. So I will see you guys next time.